Let me share my screen. Let me know once you are able to see my screen. Hello, guys, can you hear me? Please confirm.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, the conditional statements in Python in any programming language. Okay, if you want to execute the one simple one block of the code, okay, based on the condition. Okay, suppose let's take an example. If the number is even number, I will provide the one number. If the number is even number, then it should be give the output something. Okay, if whatever the you give the number, if the number is odd number, then at that time you should give the another output. Okay, here the condition, right? The condition is even number or odd number, same like that. Okay, suppose if I give the one number, the program should identify that, okay, is this a leaf year or not leaf year. Okay, if it is a leaf year, it should execute some block of the code. If it is not a leaf year, it should execute some block of the code. Block of the code is in the sense, okay, single line or multiple lines of the code. Okay, basically, okay, suppose it should satisfy the one condition. Okay, if the condition is satisfied, then it should go to execute some block of the code. Okay, in Python we have three conditional statements: if conditions and elif condition, else if condition. If else, elif. These three condition statements are there. See, if statement, if condition is says do something, no, skip. If age is equals to 18, if age greater than 18, you are alert. See, here we will provide the age. Okay, then if the age is greater than or equals to 18, then you should print that, okay, the person is eligible for the vote. If the person is less than 18, then the person is not eligible for the vote. Okay, if else, that's it. Equals 5 greater than 10, then greater than 10, else print 10 less than 10 or less. Okay, this is an block of the code. This print condition is there, right? This is an block of the code. If else, elif. Okay, if you want to execute, I mean, if you want to see the multiple condition, here if checks only one condition. Elif, if the condition is not as satisfied, if condition is not satisfied, then always go to else. Suppose if you want to check the multiple conditions, suppose if you want to check that, okay, the person is child or adult and old age. Okay, here the three conditions, right? At that time we will use the elif condition. These are the examples. Now we will see that practical examples. 80, I will go open that VS Code itself from today onwards. Okay. Do you have any questions? Hello. Hello. Srimant, can you hear me?
Fine.
Yeah. Do you have any questions?
No,
How about Lahari and Rohini? Hello. Lahari, did you understand? Roshini, did you
Yes, sir.
understand?
Sir, please explain once again conditional statement and if statement.
Yeah. One. And conditional statements are okay. Suppose if the one condition is satisfied, okay, if the particular condition is 2 equals to 2, that's untrue, right?
Another
Yeah.
screen is screen is blank.
Yeah. Yeah. No, no, no. Now,
Yeah, we can see.
yeah. Condition statement is okay. Suppose if there is an one condition, okay. Suppose let's take an example. Okay, you have to identify that. Okay. You are you came to voter list. Okay. You have to identify that okay the person is eligible for vote or not. Okay. Here the condition is what is the condition here is the person should have a age more than 18 years. Then only 18 or 18 years. Then only the person is eligible for the vote. If the person age is less than 18, then the person is not eligible for the vote. Here what we have here there is a two conditions. First condition is the person is greater than or equals to 18 years. Okay. If the person is less than or equals to 18 years, the person is not eligible for the vote. Here the conditions, right? Okay. For identifying the condition, okay, based on the condition, if you want to execute the some block of the code, at that time we will use the conditional statements. Okay, there is a 100.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there is a if you want to execute that, okay, I mean 10 lines of code. Okay, based on the condition, based on the on particular condition, at that time we will use the conditional statement. Okay, in Python we have three conditional statements. First one is if condition, and second one is if else condition, and third one is elif condition. Okay, first condition is if has only, I mean if condition. This conditional statement, what it will do that it will check only one condition. Okay, if the condition is not satisfied, then it won't execute that. I mean it won't execute in the sense, okay, it won't execute the that block of the code. Suppose here that let's take an example. The person is, I mean cancer or not. Okay, how will you identify that? Okay, I mean based on the condition, okay, by seeing that person, the person is cancer or not. If yes, then only it should be printed, should be informed to the user, informed to the patient, sir you have a cancer, with just one condition. If the patient has a some diseases, then only should inform that, otherwise we don't need to inform that. right? Here the only one condition. And second condition, second one is an if else. If else is the two condition, not two conditions. If the if condition is not satisfied, then always go to the always execute the else block. Okay, the first condition is satisfied, right? Then it will execute that. If the first if condition is not satisfied, then it will go to the else block. Else block of the code it will execute. Any questions in this if else?
No, sir, clear.
Okay. Then I will explain that ELIF. Okay. In the ELIF, I will tell you that okay, if you want to identify that percentage. Okay. Like how will you CGP? How will you identify that O grade, A grade, B grade, C grade, and D grade? Right. Here the five conditions is there. Okay. How will you identify that O grade? If the percentage is more than 90%, then you are considering it as a O grade. If the percentage is 80 to 75 to 90, then the person has achieved A grade. Suppose if the person has only 65%, okay, at that time the percentage is the 65 percentage is between 50 to 75. Here the grade is B. Okay, here the three conditions, right? Okay, O grade, A grade, B grade, C grade, D grade. Okay, five conditions there. Okay, if the person is not satisfied with D grade also, then last one is an else. Else statement should execute that. The person has failed. Okay, if there is a multiple condition should check that at that time we will use the ELIF. If you want to check only to one condition, then we will use the if condition. If else condition. If means okay, if the only one condition, if it is satisfies that, then only one particular block of the code it will work. If else means if the one condition is satisfies that, then it will execute the one block of the code. If the condition is not satisfied, then always go to the else block. Okay, else block will execute that. Okay, any questions? If if else and elif, I'll show you with examples. Okay, then you can easily understand it. I will use that first is an patient cancer event. Number if um, this is an if condition. I'm going to say this one. Now I will run this one. Python condition. If I enter right 10, it will print the output. The person sorry, the number is an even number. Suppose if I enter 5, see, it won't print that. Why? Because it will check only if condition. Okay, if the condition is satisfied, then only it will print that. If the condition is not satisfied, right, it won't print anything. Okay, did you understand the if condition?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Lahari, did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Srimant?
Yeah, Narendra.
Okay, now I will explain that. Else, if I will comment this. For commenting this, what is the key? If I want to comment this one, right? What is the key? Can anyone tell? I want to comment these lines. What is the shortcut key?
Three times 4.
Sorry? Control forward slash. Not on this. Control plus forward slash. Okay. Now the second example is uh, now we will identify that. If now the if else condition example. Input, enter your age. Mhm. If age greater than or equals to 18, eligible for vote. Okay. Now we'll execute that this code with unconditional statements. See, if I enter 18, right, 18 or 22, it will give the this output. You are eligible for the vote. It won't print this one. Please observe
First block.
first block. Okay, this is one block. This is one block. This is one block of the code. Okay. If you put multiple lines also, it will execute that. Please cast your vote. Thanks for voting. Okay, something like okay. These three lines. Okay, not only print. Okay, if you want to put the multiple conditions, if you want to put the if conditions, okay, inside the if condition, if you put the one more condition here inside this run, right? If you put one more condition, that's a nested if. Okay, see your age is greater than 100. Age is not limited for voting. Okay, you can put the multiple else also here. Okay, this is the one if condition. Inside the if condition, if you put one more if condition, that's a nested if. Okay, I will explain with another example also. uh, First understand this one. Okay, uh, print, enter some, please wait some more years. Okay, this is one block of the code. Okay, this is one block of the code. Just I'm explaining here if else condition. Okay, I will explain nested if condition. Okay, I will explain nested if condition later. Okay, just I'm explaining that if else condition. Now, can anyone guess that what is the output here? Now I will save this and I'll control this one here. Okay, what is the output here? If I enter 22, what is the output?
You're eligible for vote 23. Please cast your vote.
Yes,
Thank you for voting. The
yes,
first block is executed.
yeah. This block will execute that. Python won't execute this block. Okay. Now I will just press enter. See, these three lines as executed, right? Again, if I run that, one more condition, 10. Please wait for some more years. Okay. Now, did you understand that if else condition? Now I will explain that nested if condition. Same example only I will take that. Nested else condition is number is greater than 0. The person is eligible for O dot. Okay, I'm using the same code itself. Okay, now I will explain that why should I use the nested if condition. Okay, I'm going to say this and I will enter this. Now I will enter that minus 2, minus 20. Okay, what is the output here? What is the output here?
Second block is executed.
Second block is executed, right? Okay. Uh, did you hear? Okay, the person has minus 20 years age.
No.
No way.
No, right? Now we should use the nested if condition. See, even though if you entered minus 20, right, it will execute this one. But as per standards, okay, as per if you see in the real life, we can't say that okay, age is and minus numbers, correct? See, you are not eligible for the 20. At that time, we will use the nested if condition. If age greater than 0, then only it should go to this block. If age less than 0, okay, then I will tell them. Then it should check that okay, age greater than 0, 18. Then it should print something. Now age, if I minus 20, what is the output? What is the output?
Empty.
What is the output? Srimant, what is the output?
Blank.
Srimant, Lahari, can you please tell that what is the output here? If I press enter, what is the output here? Srimant, are you there?
Please wait, I need to understand the code.
Okay. See, here we are writing that read statement, read read method. Okay, this read method means okay, if you enter something in the console, that will read that and store into the age variable. Here we are checking the if condition. Okay, if the age is greater than 0, then only you should go to this block. Okay, if age is again, it is checking one more condition here. If age is greater than or equals to 18, then you should execute this block of the code. Otherwise, if age is not greater than 18, then you should execute this block of the code. Okay, now if I just if I enter this here, right, it will provide the only blank. It won't provide any output. Why? Because here itself,
Minus 20. You
no,
have given minus 20, right?
yeah, minus 20.
That's why it's going to blank.
Yes,
There is no value on existing code.
yeah, there is no else condition here. There is no print at all here. Okay, after executing these lines of code, we didn't write any code. Okay, that's why it will give the blank. Okay, now that's not right way, right? We should print something. I mean, the end user or end user, I mean, who are entering that number, right, the person should know that okay, this number is not valid. Okay, this number you should provide the positive numbers only. Okay, something like that. Then only the end user, if I with the end user run again, okay, then only the end user can understand that okay, we should enter only plus 20 plus values, then only the code will execute that. For that we should write else condition. Else print, we should enter positive to value for the age. This age is not a valid value. Okay, now I will just put the enter, sorry, save, and I will run this code. If I enter minus 20, see, you should enter the positive value for this age, for the age. This age minus 20 is not a valid value. Okay, this is a nested if condition. I will comment this one. Next I will explain the, any questions in if else, in nested if, any questions?
Nested if. Once more.
Nested if, right? Okay. Okay, if you want to check that one condition, multiple one condition itself, one more condition. Okay, this is one condition. Again, if you want to check the one more condition inside the, inside the if condition, if you want to check the one more if condition, then that's a nested if condition. Here the example. Okay, see, if you just enter the age is minus 10, then it will go to here. I mean, if you provide that plus values, then it will go to here, this block of the code. It will go to the this block of the code. If you enter minus 20, then it will come to this here, this block of the code. It will execute this block of the code. Suppose if you enter the 20 plus 20 or plus 40, if you enter that, then first it will check that, okay, the age value is greater than 0. Yes, the 40 is okay. Second time you provide the 40. Okay, first it will check that, okay, age is positive number or not. Yes, this is a positive number. Then it will go to here. It will check that one more condition. Age 40 is greater than or equals to 18 or not. Yes, this is an 40 is greater than 18. Then it will execute this block of the code. Again, one more time you run that code. At that time you provided the 9. Okay, just you enter the 9. First it will check that, okay, this is a positive number or not. 9 is a positive number. Then it will go to check this condition. Okay, 9 is greater than or equals to 18. No, this is not greater than or equals to 18. Then it will come to this else block. You are not eligible for this vote. Please wait for some more years. Okay, it will execute this block of the code. Okay, did you understand? Nested if
If age is 18, print the eligible for vote age and print the please cost of vote, and 3 it will run. Correct.
yes.
Else is print not eligible for vote.
If you write
Okay.
if you write if condition, same if condition. Okay, this here here the one condition we are checking. If this condition is satisfied, what?
If condition is successful, print the first 3 lines, right?
Yes,
Print condition 1, 2, 3, it will run.
yes,
Or else print the second 2 lines. I
yes.
mean, print two
This,
lines.
if the condition is not satisfied, then it will go
Okay.
to the else block.
Okay. Both are not possible to
Both
run,
are not
then it
possible.
will
Both are
yes.
not possible. That's why these are the conditional statements. Okay, both
Okay.
won't
If
possible.
okay. Either true or false.
Yes.
If true or false, if again you have write the else, that is the nested if, right?
Hmm? If you write again else, right, it won't work. You write one more else here, then it will raise an
Okay.
syntax error.
Syntax error.
Hmm.
Okay. First if else, if again nested else,
Yes.
if case key again nested prints.
Okay. I will give the task for tomorrow. Please execute those tasks and show me the output for those tasks.
Okay.
Okay.
If case is
Any questions on the nested if? Then I will go to the else if condition. Okay. Any one condition only. If suppose if you use that if else, right, then it will execute only one block. So it won't go to the it won't execute the two blocks of code. So please remember that. And the syntax, you should write the if, then only you should write the else. You shouldn't write only else. Okay, then if you write all else right, then it will raise an syntax error.
okay, understood.
Okay, now I will go with I will go to else elif. Mm, 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 mm. If else, if elif, elif conditional example. Mm, mm, mm. Check the person grade based on the marks. Marks equals to int input, enter your marks. Okay, just will say this. I will tell. I will give the. I will give for task. Okay. Mm, age only will take that. Okay. Check the person person category. Minor or adults or senior citizen. Okay. This report. Age. Age only will take that. Int input. Enter your age. If age greater than 0, then if age less than 5, print person is kid. ELIF ELIF age greater than or equal to 18, less than or equal to 16 is a minor. 40 is a correct. Else person is serious citizen. Oh, okay. Guys, can you see my screen?
Yeah, sir.
Okay. Yes. Else this print please enter positive value. Okay. I will use the same condition only. See, I will save this one. See here, if we enter the age, right, okay, then it will check that, okay, the positive number or negative number. If it is a negative number, it will go to this block of the code. Okay, if it is a positive, then it will come to this block of the code. Okay, here first it will check that, okay, age is less than 5. Okay, whatever you entered here, right, okay, if the age value is a less than 5, then it will execute this block of the code. Okay, if if the age is greater than 5 and less than 18, here it will check one more condition. Second condition, if age is greater than 5 and less than 18, then it will go to this block of the code and it will execute this block of the code. Okay, if suppose if the user entered 60, okay, then it will go to the senior citizen directly. Suppose if end user enter 50, first it will go to this condition, it will satisfy that, then it will go to, it will check that, okay, this condition is not satisfied. Then again it will check this condition is not satisfied. Then again it will go to this condition is not satisfied. Again it will go to this condition is satisfied. Now the age is 50, right? The age is present between these values. Okay, age 50 greater than 40 and 50 less than 60. This both conditions are satisfied, then it will go to this block of the code and execute this. Okay, now I will run this one. You should answer that. What is output? It will go. It will give. Okay, enter 20. What is output? What is output? Can anyone tell?
Here she is adult. The third block is executed.
This block of the code, right? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If I run once again, if I enter 67, what is the output?
Senior citizen.
Senior citizen, right? Now if I enter minus 40, what is the output?
Middle
The
age.
else block is executed.
Middle age. How? Here.
Correct.
Okay, nice.
Is equal to you have
Else
right.
block.
I
Yes,
mean greater than or is equal to 40. You have exact number given, right?
exact number.
40 also
But
it will
But
consider.
star gives minus
Oh,
40.
minus 40.
yes,
Okay, minus 40. Please enter the positive number as.
okay. Now I will run that. Age is in this. What is the output?
Senior citizen.
Okay. But
Senior citizen.
but in the real time, okay, the age should not be a less greater than zero, right? Sorry, greater than 100, right? I mean, a rare case. Okay, it's greater than 100.
But there is no condition above, right?
Yes, there is no condition. That's why we
Hmm.
have to write one more condition. Okay. See, senior citizen. Even though if you enter this much of numbers, it will execute that, but it shouldn't. Okay. Here, age greater than or equals to 60 and age greater than 100. We'll put that 100. Okay. Okay. Observe here. I didn't put the else condition. Now, even though if you did in the ELIF, even though if you put else or ELIF, sorry, this else is an optional. Okay. But once if you give that else, right, you should provide the if condition. Okay. If I didn't enter the anything, right, if I didn't put that else condition here, it will execute that. 200. What is output? Can anyone tell what is output here?
Enter positive
Blank.
numbers only.
How? Here this is positive, right?
That is also positive. You have given right less than 100 only. It
No,
failure
no.
condition, right?
See,
Failure condition, it will go to direct end only.
bro. See, first it will go to this condition. Okay.
Hmm.
Then it will go. Once if we enter into this condition, right, it won't execute this one.
Okay.
Okay. That's why I'm saying that, right? Either if or else. Only one condition will execute that. One condition block of the code, it will execute that. Don't I mean Python won't execute that two block of the code. Either it will execute this one or this one. Now the output is blank. Why? Because it's not satisfying any condition here. The 200 is greater than 100, right? Here it is not satisfying any condition. First it will check that yes, this is a positive number. 200 is greater than 0, positive number. Then it will come here. It is greater than 200 is greater than 5. Then again it will come here. 200 is greater than 18. Again it will come here. 200 is greater than 40. Again it will come here. It will check that conditions. Okay. 200 is greater than 60. Again it will check this condition. 200 is greater than 100. So we didn't put the any else condition. That's why it will give the blank. It won't give the any output. Suppose if I write else condition, print age valid number, enter the valid age, it should be a less than 100. Okay, I'll execute that. What is output? The last condition, 61 line, will execute that. It will print that age is not valid. Please enter valid age. 100 is not 100. 200 should, at valid age it should be a less than 100. Okay. See, age is not valid. Please enter the age. Okay. Note down the tasks. Any questions in else, if, elif, if else, nested if? Any questions?